Hey guys, it's Frosty Uncle. I'm back with my second YouTube video. Now I haven't posted on YouTube in a while because I mostly focus on TikTok as my main. But for longer videos, they are now going to be featured on YouTube. So, as you can tell, I've already claimed the patient and I've just given her a beer and she wants the TV on. So we need to start with getting a gown, which is found in the supply room. But in case you didn't know, you can also get it from just by ear as well, without having to go in the supply room to get the gown. Okay, so now that she has the gown on, we just gotta take the vitals. And today, we only need the temperature and the heart rate. I don't think we really need the blood pressure today. Thank goodness, because that is a nightmare just to pull into the room. Okie dokie. We're just gonna go ahead and sign in so we can log those vitals. And now we've got to take her to the X-ray room. Okay, here we are in the X-ray room. I have already started it. It should be finishing anytime in the next minute or so. Genuinely, I thought this wouldn't work because every time I've done this in the past, I've always had this glitch where my patient has just disappeared. So, I'm not sure how far off we are from the finish. Oh, we're done. Thank goodness. So we're going to go ahead, sign in, and let's take a look at that picture. So, as we can clearly see, there's a break. And I gotta say, I love how realistic and enhanced the X-ray photos are. They definitely make a lot more sense. Okay, so we need to take her back to her room. Okay, now we can go ahead and take her back. Okay, so we're just waiting for the doctor to come in and if we can see him right now. So what he's gonna do is he's just gonna talk to her about her pain, gather the symptoms, and then he's gonna go and check her breathing, her reflexes, and then give us a diagnosis. Okay, so he said it looks like you have a broken leg. Right, so we need to take a look at the computer, see what we need. So we need to go back to Quickseas and we need to get an IV pain med, which is just around the corner from the elevator where all these computers are. Okay, we have the IV pain med. Okay, before we administer the medication, we first need to attach it to a saline IV. And after less than a minute of complications, I finally managed to get the IV out of my inventory. So she's now had the IV pain med. So we're just heading back to the supply room just to get her some crackers while we wait for the results. Okay, back we go. Alright, so the doctor has ordered some medications. So the doctor has suggested that we get a casket and then wrap the leg. So we're going on another trip to the supply room. Just have to give me a few secs to get the camera angles correct. Okay, we have the cast kit. Let's take that back and place it on the table. Okay, let's see. Place. Oh, okay. So I accidentally clicked the otoscope. My bad, guys. Ah, there we go. Right, now we have the cast kit on the table. We can start by wrapping with the cushion roll. Now we need to grab the plaster roll, soak that in the sink, and then apply that too. Alright, now we just need the last part, which is the cast roll. As you will see, it also says cast tape, so whatever you want to identify it by. Okay, she's ready to go home, thank goodness. So we're gonna go ahead down to the printer. Again, my bad, I took a wrong turn. Okay, let's wait for that printer to finish. Okay, so we've just picked that up. We need to take that in and get the parent to sign. Okay, now we can file those discharge papers. Okay, we need to get some crutches and then we can send home. Okay, give crutches. And she's gone. Guys, that's our first pediatric patient done. We are now just about to go and treat another. So now we have Sarah J. She has some itchiness, clusters, some red patches, somewhere along those lines. So I've already given her a gown and a toy. I didn't have to take vitals this time around, so we're just going straight to the computer. So our first proper task is to get a swab sample. And yeah, I was right, red patches. I thought I was wrong. Okay, let's get that swab from the supply room so we can see what's going on with our patient. Okay, oh, don't forget to put the gloves on or it won't work. Okay. Taking the sample. Alright, we have it. Let's take that to the tube system. Okay, now we've just gotta check away the gloves, wash my hands. And then I can go back in. Alright, we've just completed the basic hygiene steps. So here's me thinking I'd have to stand around and wait, but nope. Straight to the next task already. And that's actually just to get the kid a snack. Alright, so the lab has received the sample. You'll have the results shortly. Okay, so the doctor has ordered some treatments, so now we can have a look. I think around this rate, the doctor already came in just to evaluate her symptoms. I didn't want to film it because it would just be quite boring, to be honest. So we're just waiting for the pharmacy to send the order down. And then we can administer the ointment. Will be a rash ointment and her diagnosis is poison ivy. Okay, we've just been paged to go and get it. Right, let's take that rash ointment back to Sarah. And now we just need to wrap it with a non-stick bandage. Okay. So I have the bandage at last. Give. Okay, we can now let her rest. Thank goodness. Also guys, that is my layout for the pediatrics. I hope you like it. Okay, we're being called. I'm guessing it's home time. Okay, let's head towards our printer. Pick up. No, not the kid, the parent. Okay. I always make that mistake. I try to give the papers to the kid when you're supposed to give it to the parent. Anyways, we've just got it signed and we've just filed it. So the only thing we need to do now is just send her home. Alright. Well, that is a pediatric shift success. I mean, let's go have a look if we've got any more. No, we do not have any more patients. There are probably some downstairs, but how many do you actually want to see? Okay, and by the looks of it, it's night time, so I think it's about time that I clock off. So I guess that's the end of my pediatric shift, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to stay tuned with my content, go follow me on TikTok. It should be Frosty on Call on TikTok. I hope to see you soon.